Hello, everyone. Welcome into the LFC transfer room. It's another watch along, and it's another four-person watch along. I'm joined today by Matty, who is thrilled to be doing a watch along, Chedu, and Jared. Boys, we're literally about seconds away from the start of this match. How are we feeling right now?
Confident, to be honest. I think we'll get the win. I don't think it'll be an easy game, but I do think we will win.
Yeah, I don't think we're walking away with a clean sheet, but we're definitely gonna walk away with a win in my eyes.
And Jared.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting, end-to-end, open, lots of space on the pitch, lots of pressing. It won't be easy, as Matty said, but I'm excited and quietly confident.
The lineups a bit as we get into the first few minutes of the game, but right now just waiting for match 2 kickoff. Fourth match of the season back from the international break. It was a painful wait, go out this long without Liverpool, but here we are.
Yeah, it was a long couple weeks, especially I think the with COVID and the fanless stadiums for so long. Then we get it back for like 3 weeks.
Contest.
It was a tough few weeks without the Prem and other leagues domestically.
Was that Gary Neville we just heard for a moment there?
Yeah. For like a split second, I heard Gary's voice, and I just started having PTSD. It looks like we're off. Perfect.
My timer
Just
might
like
be a
that.
little early on this end, but the stream we are watching together just kicked off. About 30 seconds on the stream clock. Let us know if you can hear us all right in the comments down below. Tell us your predictions for the match in the comments down below. I'm excited to see this midfield play with Harvey, Thiago, and I'm very excited about it.
I think it's a great link up for a team like Leeds, where you're definitely going to need some creativity to break them open. And with Thiago and Harvey, I think we got that locked. I think it's going to be really good for us.
It's not going to be hard to come by in this match, but
yeah,
it's going to require people who are good on the ball.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Thiago and Fabinho together. We kind of know what Harvey Elliott's going to bring to the table at this point. Creative, he's going to drift off to the right, link up with Salah and Trent. But to see Thiago, especially in the starting lineup, is really nice. Really nice.
So Mane plays one out wide. About a minute into this one. It is weird doing these watch alongs. We're not all used to them. Matty, I know you have a lot of reservations about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here with us. I'm excited to see your
Matty's trying his best to not say or do anything. He just wants to get the 90 minutes done with.
True.
Yeah, back in against Robertson. He's gonna be. Which was more impactful?
Yeah.
Us not having Fabinho and Allison, or them having
Rafinha.
I think them not having Rafinha is a lot more important than us not having Fabinho or Allison, because Rafinha, again, their most creative attacker. I think Kelleher can do a really good job and goal when we need him, and Anderson can work as a 6. Obviously not all the time, but can do the job.
I would have loved to see Dan James playing against us because he's not a very good footballer. He's fast.
Yeah. And that's about it.
He can get from point A to point B very quickly, but he doesn't know what to do when he gets there.
Daniel James without pace is just a McDonald's worker.
He's without pace. He's not here.
How old is he now? I feel like he's still young.
4.
I think
What?
really? 21.
No.
Let me see.
Way.
Yes.
Matty, you look so emotional.
Let me see. Daniel James. He's 23.
That was a good ball in behind for Bamford.
I just cut.
Oh.
And a terrible shot. He sniped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Charlie, I hope you've seen that.
The context for that is Charlie said that he'd take Bamford over Firmino. In his defense, I did too, but
Terrible take.
It
Terrible
is
take.
pretty poorly. When I realized he's 28, that's when I realized, oh wait, he's not like this young guy I thought he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Who, Bamford?
23, 24, but he's 28.
Yeah, I think it just took him a while to get like kind of serious recognition. Obviously.
I mean, he wasn't really good before joining Leeds, so
He was where at Middlesbrough, right?
Oh,
Really good work.
Yeah.
Mane.
oh,
I'm enjoying the press so far.
You can tell the frenetic pace already.
yeah.
It's very, very fast-paced match so far.
Here's I think it's Furbo,
I think that's Junior Firpo.
Yeah, come on, Junior.
the boy Jack. That was a nice back heel.
Oh,
They do go quite up the field, their players. So counters are going to be really, really nice, like the one we have right now. But
go.
Sal's still going to get on the end of that ball.
He's gonna get. He'll do Calvin Phillips for pick.
Oh,
What?
big foul.
No,
Big
Sir, come on.
What?
God,
Not even
Alright.
close to the ball.
Ref- yeah, have been an absolute shambles. Honest
this
to
is
God.
gonna be.
And Rafinha, this is going to be tough. This is going to be very tough.
Oh,
What a save by Ali. I mean, it was straight at the keeper, but he still.
we are lucky
that's
there.
tough.
That
Is
should
that
have been.
Rodrigo?
Yeah.
I think even if that had gone in, it should have been called back because
Yeah,
it was a
that
foul
was
on Salah.
Disgraceful no call.
Was that Rodrigo on the
I
on the
think so.
shot?
I think it might have been.
That was a
It was.
very poor.
Yeah,
Hard.
straight at the keeper, but Alisson still did have to tough. Oh, it's
Good
too
idea.
far of a ball for Harvey.
That was good play by Elliot there, though.
Yeah, very, very good moving.
Looks like it was Rodrigo, and he's not had the impact that a lot of people thought he would have. I think when Leeds signed him last summer. Really poor placement there, right at Ali.
Rafinha
Good height for
brings in
Ali,
two
too.
defenders, and he just does not use the space well.
Again, showing Rafinha's quality and what he can do against any team, really. He would have been such a great backup for us.
I mean, Origi doesn't even make the bench. Our literal only backup attacker right now
Yeah.
is Oxlade-Chamberlain.
It's insane.
I think that shows Klopp's thoughts on Origi, though.
And he's not injured.
Yeah.
Either. He's not part of the best 20.
I mean, according to reports, he did want to go on the last day, but nobody came in for him. So,
Because he waited till the last day, the big dope.
yep. Had he gone earlier, we could have signed Malin. But oh well, it is what it is.
Somebody like Mullen wouldn't have made sense. I think a Rafinha or a Bone always was a more intelligent sign because
Of course, but it was according to reports to Fabrizio and others that had he gone earlier, we might have signed Malin. But
honestly,
it is what
I
it
don't
is. We
really
moved.
believe any of those reports because we were told we were going to sign somebody. Here's José.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't trust Fabrizio for any Liverpool news anymore.
Trent.
Trent.
Oh,
That was hell of a ball.
what a chance! And Matty, without even smirking, just stays with the most serious face of all time, trying his best not to show any emotion, to not make a fool of himself.
That's the one.
What a great pass as well. Just unlucky that Jota didn't get there in time.
That's a cool stat from NBC. 15 chances created, most in the Prem. Trent. But yeah, he should best right back in the world should play in midfield. Thanks, Gareth Southgate.
Southgate just has to go. He's such he wouldn't even make it in the championship.
No, I think he's done a really good job there. I just think I think he plays a very conservative style, and he struggles to know when to kind of switch out of it. The discipline and like the defensive stability he's brought to England, I think, has been pretty
It was a nice
incredible.
play from Mane. Chipped one, but obviously.
Yeah.
So it looks like Mane's playing through the middle right now.
Yeah, we got Salah on the right, Jota on the left. I mean, it's something we've seen throughout last season and this season. And so whenever those three start, they usually rotate across the the top half of the pitch, which is it's quite an interesting tactic. Of course, all of them are quite good goal scorers, so they could make a solid number 9 when needed, especially Salah. But it's interesting. It's kind of keeping the defenders on their toes since they don't know who they're going to defend.
I mean, that's just a foul. Oh, okay.
Yeah, again.
Should have called advantage, but
Yeah.
Yep. We'll take
Don't
it.
worry, Firpo. It's all good. Come on, my guy.
all right. I think this is a Trent ball. Van Dijk header.
I predicted Van Dijk would score over 10 goals in all competitions. I still believe that.
That's a lot of goals, man.
We get enough corners, don't worry. Scenes when Van Dijk outscores Ronaldo.
Just catch up to him now after his debut yesterday.
Tap in merchant.
Beat that face, man, Trent.
Yeah, got to be better.
Yeah.
Man, Harvey and Thiago were our 2 deepest players, right?
Yep. We're playing Wijnaldum ball. What is this? You know, something that I really like that we needed badly with Van Dijk on it are his long balls forward. Really, really enjoyed them so far this season. Which goal did he assist?
But it was for, I think, the goal against the Mane goal.
The Mane goal. He
that one.
Switched it to the right side.
Good.
That was a fantastic pass.
So,
You know, I think.
Elliot.
Well, I'll wait for this play to end because it does look quite interesting.
God, Mane's touch, man.
Tough,
Just lets him down.
You know, I kind of think that a lot of people are saying Trent at midfield, even Southgate himself, just sees the moments where Trent goes from right back, running into the midfield to help the ball go forward, and think, oh, he could do a good job at midfield, which that isn't really the case. Like, he does really, really good cutting into the midfield to create a better play and open up some spots, but he just doesn't work as a midfielder. Like, people think that because he played 3 games in the under 18 or under 21 or whatever as a midfielder, that he should just go back to that position. When in recent times, a lot of players, young players that played in midfield, are moved to the right back spot. And just because something like a Kimmich worked out, it doesn't mean that every single right back should be in midfield.
Yeah. Well, also, it's hard to judge. It was just one match. So I think it would take a big adjustment, and the argument is whether it's really necessary for his career. And I don't think it is, given the system that Klopp employs and how much freedom the fullbacks have and the wingers, obviously. So,
oh my Jesus Christ.
I think 100%. He could. You know, if he had.
Oh wow!
Right, it's
no,
a yellow,
that was nasty.
Like, if I said it was a red, it'd be call me crazy, but.
It's a straight red penalty to.
I mean, he is in behind.
Yeah. That's a bad challenge.
He knew what he was doing. He's taking the yellow there.
Yeah, 100%.
Pretty quiet over there.
Like there's nothing you can say there.
Same old crappy FA referees, innit? That's all it is. Garbage.
It is pretty bad.
All right, let's get it past the first man here.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, who's there?
I no one they're attacking up.
That's unlucky.
I like the start, though. I like the start. Besides the Rodrigo chance, which he should have done much better with, in my opinion. We look lively. We look pretty.
Yeah.
Jump there though.
Wow, look at that stat.
Yeah, I don't know what
10
happened.
wins, 3 draws in the last 13 matches, which is the longest league unbeaten run. Top 4 tiers of England.
You know, it's kind of crazy that, after we lost was it like 6 games in a row at home, something like that. Our form has been really, really good since we kicked back into sense. And oh, what a ball that would have been if Bamford got on the end of it.
He's so good, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
Amazing
He would get
player.
Midfield.
Oh, 100%.
He
I mean,
would.
maybe he might be third and a half choice.
I mean, right now, perhaps. I mean, depends actually
Funny.
what kind of game
Oh,
do we play
Go.
and formation. If we play like I would love a 4-2-3-1 with Fabinho and Calvin Phillips as a double pivot.
I just don't think we'll ever change our style of play. So,
No.
Oh, nice.
No, I don't think that.
Nice.
Ooh.
being English, Leeds had won 50, 60 million for him. And Liverpool wouldn't do that because he's 27, 28.
Yeah.
24. I think he's older than that, you know.
Let me see.
Oh,
I'll fact check that. I think he's younger.
Salah.
Calvin Phillips. Oh, what a pass!
Jota.
Oh,
That would,
No.
to even get that on frame was unreal from Jota. Good save too.
Really nice. Really nice touch on his chest.
real quick, Calvin Phillips is 25.
Oh my god, what a
What a!
Oh,
That was great from Jota right there. Unlucky too. I mean, not even unlucky. Like that was
a
really, really
shame.
tough.
He, like knocks it
Yeah.
down like that. Who just got booked?
Oh,
Fabinho just got booked for what?
that's unfortunate.
not what we needed, Fabinho. What happened?
I like
That's not-
our play so far though. It's very
That's-
fast. And
It is.
it's all one touch, lots of
How's that
switching
yellow?
play. And that's what we need to do to like be more creative in general, I think.
If that is not the same, that was a crap yellow.
I didn't really see it.
It happened like off camera on this broadcast. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Nice win by Harvey.
I really, really like
Go.
Marcelo Bielsa's style of football. I think he's a fantastic manager.
Oh,
Go.
Oh,
Oh, good idea.
thoughts on Harvey so far?
Unbelievable, best player on the pitch for us.
Tremendous. Matty, were you hyped when you saw him starting, or were you forget who I thought was a bit down on him?
No, I said on yesterday's stream that I think Elliot had started, and I would have liked to have seen Elliot, Fabinho, and Thiago because I think that midfield excites me. So
yeah.
I was quite excited when I seen the lineup, to be honest with you.
Someday. Perhaps Wednesday.
Nah, I think Henderson's got to play in the Champions.
Fair. Although Naby is kind of a more Champions League style player than Premier League.
I mean, I think you'll see a midfielder, Fabinho, Henderson, and potentially Keita on Wednesday. If
Yeah.
not Keita, Thiago. I don't think we'll see Elliot against AC Milan.
I would be stunned if he doesn't play against Leeds.
I'd say he was though, because in the 3 games he's played this season, he's been the most exciting player by a country mile.
100%.
Going for Leeds. We interviewed actually the current or ex-Liverpool throw-in coach on our most recent podcast.
He's still the throwing coach on his 4th season. So it's quite interesting watching the game after speaking to him.
Has that came out or
to
will
be
it
honest,
come out soon?
It's out
Out
on Tuesday. It's
Look out for that.
On
Yeah,
YouTube
it's
and on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, Room Podcast. Really good interview. Really excited to watch that as well.
Ooh, so interesting stat. Leeds have not gone winless in opening 4 top flight matches since 1958-59.
Let's make some history today, boy. Oh, come on, Jota.
Yeah.
I mean, where are the history makers?
It's good. They're a good team. Leeds got a good ground as well. Good set of fans. They deserve to be in the Premier League. Yeah, they've been through hell their fan base. So they do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't expect Virgil to be this good when he came back. I knew he was going to be good, but he's been just magnificent. It's like he wasn't injured at all.
Here we go.
Go ball to Salah. Harvey making it into the box. Playing it to Mane and hits it straight at the player. So I saw a little debate on Twitter. I want to hear what your guys' opinion is, because I think it's quite an easy answer. And it's, do you sell Mane to buy Haaland and Bellingham?
Yeah.
I think that's an easy yes for me.
I mean, Haaland is
think-
better.
Yeah.
Haaland is better than Mane.
I think I'd even sell him just for Haaland.
I'd have Haaland rather than Mane, like, at the minute. Mane's just not being unbelievable.
I think it's unfortunate too. I don't think he's gonna make it back to that level he used to be a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that simple, like essentially sell Mane and buy Haaland, obviously that's a no-brainer given the age and the ceiling that Haaland has. Yeah, Mane has looked different about his athleticism, his touch, his first touch especially. Like, it just looks heavier. I don't know what changed with Mane. I mean, like 2018-19, in my opinion, he was way better on the ball than Salah. He had a better first touch, better decision making, and it seems like that just switched the last few seasons. I really don't understand.
Oh my God, Joel Matip. Joel Matip as a midfielder, anyone?
Get in.
Let's go.
Mo Salah with his 100th Premier League goal.
Captain of me
Love
fancy
to see it.
team.
My
Fantastic
vice
news.
captain.
He's captain of mine too.
I captain Antonio. I'm in the mud, but
Let's go, lads.
who cares? Salah scores his 100th goal, making him the 5th fastest player to get 100 goals in the Premier League.
I was fourth.
Incredible. He's
Hey, I'm fourth.
Better.
1960 season it was.
Joel Matip, man. Look at that.
all
Spearheading
Matip.
the attack. Yeah.
And everyone laughs at me when I say Joel Matip's the second best
Oh.
centre.
That's close.
Okay, no. It's definitely onside. It's definitely onside.
I don't know, man. I don't trust these.
No, it's 100% onside. There is no way that's offside.
Maybe the foot. I think the foot of Junior Firpo might be keeping him on.
No. Trent is keeping him onside. Trent is keeping him onside.
That a disaster class from Junior Firpo there, Chedu.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just saw the best left back in the world try to stop Trent and couldn't do anything.
Matip legitimately, like,
There you go.
I
Fifth
love
best
him so
player,
much.
yeah.
Like, he is such a lanky human, and as another lanky human, it inspires me that maybe one day I can do something as wonderfully as he does, play in the center back role.
Perhaps one day.
And see, in my opinion, at the start of this match, we look incredible. We're very, very fast in our football. The one-touch play is great. Switching play, like Harvey Elliott just did just now. But we struggle not against teams like this, in my opinion. We've been struggling against a low block where there's 8 to 10 men in the box. I know, but it's like we saw it against Chelsea when they went down to 10 men. Burnley, obviously, we looked better, but last match against Chelsea was very reminiscent of last season, in my opinion, and the struggles we had. So I'm still kind of concerned about how we're going to respond to different play styles.
The best defensive team in the world. So I think that it's tough for me.
Probably.
Robbie Fowler looking on.
To have too much criticism.
That's just fair. I mean, Tuchel has them so well drilled. I mean, they play basically a 5 in the back.
Though Chelsea, what they needed this summer was a centre half, and they didn't get him.
They were so close to getting Koundé as well, and it just didn't happen.
So Chelsea are weak at the back. We were if they wouldn't have got a man sent off against Liverpool, we would have beat them. It was just because they got the man sent off, they parked the bus, and that's what they were good at. But in a normal 11 players versus 11 players, Chelsea's still off.
What a touch!
Oh,
Firpo proving he's the best left back in the world.
What are you on, Chedu?
I'm sorry, man. I gotta root for the only Dominican player in the Premier League.
I thought he was Brazilian.
No, he's Dominican and plays for the Spanish national team.
I'm having an absolute shambles out here. Right up to the score. Also, so on the screen, last 5 minutes, it's at 0-0.
pardon Jack's inability to change the number.
What a pass.
Good ball, Verge.
That's what we missed all last season. Van Dijk unlocking teams with one ball.
Come on.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have a little bit of a question here for all of you. I'm not saying that it should happen, but I want to hear your opinion. Do you think Matip could make it as a CDM?
So here's the thing,
No.
right? There's a constant desire when you see some player do something well, like move him. He looks so good ranging forward from center back because no one expects him to do it. And he does it so rarely. So if you saw more sample size, he'd be worse at it. Yes, me.
That's what I mean. So like the Leeds team at the minute,
There he goes
Fabinho.
again.
Yeah, but they know Fabinho's going to make mad runs, so they track him. They don't track. They haven't, and they might change her at
what a
half
ball.
time. But when Bielsa set his team,
Oh,
I was off.
Thiago! Is he on?
What
Oh,
a ball,
nah, he's got to be.
I think Mo was
it's
offside.
close.
a header
It was
from
the original
someone the size
pass,
of
yeah.
Thiago.
Oh God, Mo, come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
mouse
he's like,
offside.
come on.
What a ball,
Offside,
though.
yeah.
Look at this run
Wow.
from Thiago. This run is just
Yeah.
genius.
Oh. We look good, boys.
Yeah,
But, like, with
I
one
think
track,
playing
no one will track him because he's a centre back. So that's why when he goes on mad runs, that's why teams' heads go because they
And
don't
because
know
he's
what
a
he's
center
doing.
back, he pulls out their
Yeah,
shape
but-
so differently because they're not used to a center back running 20 yards with the ball. Versus a defensive mid, they're expecting that. So that's why he's so much more effective with it as a center back.
Also, it's way different receiving the ball with your back towards the opposite team's goal and then having to turn and make a decision quickly as opposed to always facing the other team's goal from the center back position and like being able to see everything.
Oh my lord, Jota running through.
Oh, no way, he
it's-
missed that.
If he's missed that.
How
That's
has
not a
Manny
mine, it's not a
missed
mine.
that?
My stream is pretty laggy, so I'm having trouble
Yeah, it's a
seeing
little bit
stuff
laggy. So,
until I
yeah,
see the replay. So forgive me if I kind of
You're good.
misinterpret things, but
same thing.
So
what happened there?
really good work by
Let's see.
Jota.
Jota did beautifully there.
There's a good run
So-
to the back post.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not a Manny. Yeah.
I think it was good movement by him, just tiny bit off on the pass.
Just
Yeah.
It
was the ball
yeah.
behind him? Because it looks like he could have done better.
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
I don't know, guys.
Oh, actually, no, I don't know anymore. Oh, but we're back. We're back at
His
it with
replay
Jota.
lengths have been painful
We
for
are-
ABC.
Hi, guys.
go on.
Dude,
Ah.
Thiago, best midfielder in the world.
Ooh, very well done by Fabinho there.
We're flying, guys. The pace is incredible.
We have that like that
Oh,
oh Harvey.
Oh,
We can't first of all, Meslier are a fantastic goalkeeper. Second, we kind of have that inevitability back with us where it feels like a goal is coming, unlike last season where it was kind of like by halftime you could tell nothing's going to happen.
I don't want us taking all
Here-
this dominance and not doing anything with it. We gotta.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like what's the point of having this much possession and this much dominance on their third half? Third half on the
The third
third
of the pitch.
Final third.
when on the third of the pitch when we aren't doing anything to score.
Oh,
You know.
Van Dijk. Virgil.
I'm telling you guys, over 10 goals this
That makes
season.
me less confident in his ability to score. He just completely missed the goal. Like, wide open header. Wide open
Don't worry,
header,
man.
10 yards out.
Getting
oh no, it was a
no.
deflection.
It got a deflection. It got a
It was going
deflection.
wide though.
No, don't worry. We don't know that. Maybe the wind could have pushed it in. And nothing comes at the end of that.
You're right though, Chedu. Like it's not about the scoreline always and the statistics. It's the way things are kind of optically. Like we just look so much. Our passing is so much crisper. It's more decisive. The movement is frenetic. Like it looks like we're gonna bag 3 goals at this rate. Obviously things can change in a
Yeah.
match, but it's the way things, just the feel of our play is so different. And last
Yeah.
season, as you said, there were so many matches where it just felt so stagnant, so lacking in creativity. And obviously, I think having creative center backs like Van Dijk and Matip out were the main issue there. But okay.
Yeah. Bamford has been a bit quiet today so far. I mean, Bamford's just Bamford's kind of a poacher at times. And today he hasn't gotten the ball that much, so not
Well,
much.
they've barely had the ball in our half at this point.
Yeah.
They have, a bit of nice possession in the first 5 minutes or so.
There was that one
really
chance.
blitzed
That's
them.
about it.
We've out-Leeds them.
What a great terminology. Something that I always tell everyone that's trying to get into football, it's 90 minutes may seem like a lot, but they go by so quickly you don't even realize it. Like it's been 30 minutes. It's almost 30 minutes now, and it feels like we started like 3 seconds ago.
I think my thesis is that until you can watch a 0-0 draw, obviously it depends on the type of 0-0 draw, but until you can watch a 0-0 draw and be like, that was an incredible match, you don't fully appreciate football, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As weird as that might sound.
No, yeah, I fully get you. It's kind of like one of those 0-0 draws that we got at Anfield last season at the start of 2021. Or
Well,
just
they're
dry.
Well, no, but I mean, there's certain draws.
There are certain,
like it's
just-
end to end. There's incredible goalkeeping,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. My point is just like there's so much more to the match than just like,
the number of goals.
how many goals. Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy with our performance so far.
Yeah, Leeds are getting a bit more into the match. Is the only issue I have. Couldn't bury those chances.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
That's a bad touch there.
cut inside.
Son, oh my Jesus!
Oh.
I like that.
Not too far off from Manny. That was really good movement forward. It was a bad touch by Calvin Phillips, I think it was. Gave it straight to Manny, I believe. And not too far off.
It's so decisive and incisive, our play. It's so everything is it's really exciting.
And it looks like, who's that? Oh, Llorente. Looks a bit
I
hurt.
remember we're talking to Phil Hay in the preview. He was talking about how important Llorente is for their defensive unit, and he was out for a while. So if he's back injured, that's a big loss. One 0.
Big Milner there with a big smile, which is what Matty needs right now. Come on, Matty, smile for us. Give us some emotion, anything.
Can't watch a match with laggy streams, it winds me up. Profit.
Yeah, it's tough.
We'll sort it at halftime. In the comments while we're waiting for this late end, where are you joining us from?
The late end.
Where are you watching it from? I'm from America. Maddie's from Liverpool.
Yep.
The mighty Liverpool.
I grew up outside Boston, but I live in Brooklyn, New York now. To anyone wondering.
I'm from Furpo land.
Chedu, do you live there? Do you live there now?
Yeah. I live here currently, yeah.
I
Oh,
live
very
in,
nice. Must be so beautiful.
I live just south of Indianapolis, Indiana. So this is the heartland of the United States.
United States.
Good Midwestern boy.
I think I'd have to side with where Jared lives, to be honest with you, New York.
Definitely, yeah. Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
Far better. We have Wigan from Jelly.
Brooklyn's great.
I love Brooklyn. It's incredible. But I do miss like having a car and like having more space and things like that.
Oh
that,
yeah,
like,
100%.
somewhere like Indiana, you have
Yeah.
you have that.
Well, last time I went to America, it was quicker for me in New York to walk to places than it
Yeah,
was.
100%.
Yeah.
New York's just so congested. The roads, it's just like don't get a car. Just don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's all walking, subway, biking. I mean, we'll get an Uber sometimes, but
Here's
Do you have their scooters? They're in England now, like electric scooters.
yes, I think they're banned in New York, but I think they're on the West Coast more. Where like they're just lying around the city and you can like unlock them with an app, right?
Yeah, we've got them here, but you can't in England. It's illegal to drive your own private electric scooter, but you can use the rented ones.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
No, I'd rather have my own private one.
I used to have my own electric one here. I ended up selling it, but yeah, I had my own private one. It's pretty nice to have.
We can't use them here, and you've got to have a driving license as well, which is fair, but you can't use private ones here, which is stupid.
That's odd. Yeah, it's an odd rule.
I think he's been just
unbelievable.
He's such a great
Fabinho
player.
too. I mean, the baldness, the midfield, but the just pure genius. Oh, it's beautiful.
I think all of our players have been quite good so far,
The
bar the one that I won't mention.
Who?
I literally just said I won't
How am I
mention.
supposed to know who you're talking about, Chedu?
you can't say that.
You know the big man
Van Dijk,
himself, Sadio
Oh.
Mane.
He's been fine. What's been bad on his performance?
He's just. I don't know. I'm comparing him a lot to that 18-19 Mane that just would tear everyone up, but he's just not the same anymore. Which is fair.
All of our essentially all of our attacking has been coming down the right flank. Really interesting.
Yeah.
And on that last play, you saw Jota kind of underlap into the from the middle of the pitch onto the right wing. And then you see Harvey receive the ball out there. Salah. Very interesting. Maybe Klopp wanted to pick on Firpo, honestly, because he is more of an attacking fullback.
Yeah, no, yeah, he definitely is. And it's something that was shown, I think, for Barcelona, where, at Betis, he was a fantastic player, but he was playing as a wing back.
Exactly. Kind of like Marcus Alonso.
Yeah, when he went to Barcelona, where he had to work a lot more defensively than he did at Betis, it just didn't work. So it's definitely that. Like he's going forward. I think he's fantastic, but defensively, not so much.
Yeah, it seems like we're really keying in on that right flank, right side. Poor Robbo, he's probably bored.
What the hell just happened?
Did he take too
Oh,
long?
wow.
Is he calling it
What a
back?
nerd. What a nerd.
It's so rare that they actually blow the whistle on something like that.
Yeah. I saw someone talking about it on Twitter because apparently we've been looking at Rafinha for what 4 or 5 years, something like that, and it's it's the kind of thing of we've been scouting a player and wanting a player for so long, but then when we have to put big money up for them, we just don't.
I take everything with a grain of salt on Twitter, man. Like especially after this summer, all the players we were linked to, and
Dude, no.
Who knows what's really going on behind the scenes, honestly.
I mean, apparently links came out that Liverpool had made Jude Bellingham their top target for January,
I mean,
and that we're gonna bid 80 million for him.
Like that's just never happening. Like why? The question I would ask is why on earth would we sign him? Oh, what a turn!
Go.
Not pass. Oh, he's out of bounds.
Harvey's going for the shot.
Oh, it's gotten so laggy for me. I could barely see what happened there, but
yeah.
I'll
yeah, no
read
problem.
Just a few more minutes.
Yeah, Harvey puts it under his right foot and slides it just wide.
Oh,
All right, this is better. My attacking end. I think Jota was fouled there, but the referee didn't call it because the referee crap. All right, here's Rafinha getting a lot of space.
Oh God.
Good, not a good pass. Picked up by Fabinho.
it would be a travesty if this half ended 1-1. That would not be reflective of the play, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Salamani 3-on-3. I mean, he just got fouled. Like,
Yeah.
Please.
thank you.
There we go. They called it.
That's a dangerous area for Trent and company.
I think Trent's gonna do wonders right here.
That was the most blatant foul I've seen in my life. I'm so confused right now. Oh yeah, that's a handball. So-
Yep,
so
there
it
we
was-
go. So
It was a handball
just
in the
to
midfield that they were complaining about from Elliot.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's far enough to not be able to call back. So to quickly mention, so Salah, fifth player that with fewest games needed to score 100 with 162 games. Fourth is Thierry Henry with 160, Aguero with 147, Harry Kane with 141, and Alan Shearer with 124.
Wow.
Salah being put up against 4 strikers. Salah being a winger, 100 goals in such few games. It's just, I mean, I think it's because he's currently playing in the Premier League. But I think as soon as he leaves, he'll be regarded by almost everyone as a legend, because he should be, just because he's A, at Liverpool, and B, still currently playing, he's not getting that appreciation that he deserves.
Yeah, I do. I think Henry was a winger as well, but still incredible company there. And I do think sometimes why people judge Salah harshly is because, like, visually he's not the prettiest. Sometimes his touch lets him down. Sometimes his decision making. Sometimes he tries to force a pass, but he's so effective and clinical. Trent struggles again on the set piece.
Yeah, it's not been his day on set pieces.
No. But yeah, I do think people judge Salah a bit harshly just because he's not like as fluid as like a Neymar or, in terms of that player pool, like an Aguero or an Henry. But he's so effective, man.
Yeah. Plus, of course, Liverpool bad tax.
Yep.
It's about 4 minutes left in the half. Excuse me. Jota nearly got it behind.
Oh.
Not enough on the pass. If you guys watch the thing I just sent you, it should be much better quality. It's only 4 seconds behind what I'm looking at. Want to try that?
All right, let's see.
Twitter.
Where did
Twitter.
you put it? Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter?
Check your DMs. Here's Jota.
It's shot on target was in the 5th minute.
Martin Tyler joining us for a moment there. How's that look, Matty?
Stoke.
Oh, it looks fantastic. Yeah. Thank you very much, man.
See you guys.
Can I leave the Zoom if I'm
I
gonna
think,
watch
yeah, you
this?
should be good.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
See how long it
Yeah,
stays on.
check the account. The account is the one that'll, or I'll send you the account, the next stream that I get if it goes down.
It's weird. I have good internet here. Like I have an Ethernet cable and everything, but my streams are always always behind, man.
Because we're in
No matter
America,
what I
Jared.
do.
The streams here, just
Yeah.
for European stuff at least, are always behind for me.
Oh, really? Huh. because I have a lot, obviously a lot of like friends on Twitter who we follow each other, and like if I open Twitter during a match, it's the match gets ruined for me.
Oh yeah, I mute Twitter, WhatsApp, and OneFootball whenever I watch a game.
Lucky there, lads.
Look, Elland just sends a
What
line.
time are you guys at?
43:15.
Me too.
I think for the second half, you should just jump onto our stream, the one we're having right here, so we are on the same page.
Oh, he didn't even. It hit his knee, not his boot.
What time?
You should have gone for the header. 43.
Okay, I'm on the same. I just paused it for a second, so we're on the same.
Perfect.
That's foul.
Yeah.
Very happy with this half,
Only
boys. Very happy. I mean, we should have got another, I would say, but
Our play has been very, very good going forward.
I totally agree. We've looked really incisive. Only thing is, just we can't get the final touch. You know. I'm surprised they're gonna try and go direct.
Yeah.
Mane had a few decent opportunities. Could have potentially done better with that one squared pass from, I believe it was Jota, and then Harvey had a great snapshot just wide. So we've had some good opportunities. Go on.
Oh.
Sir.
Wow.
Potential penalty shout there, but didn't look too.
I love Rafinha's.
Nah.
I love
Egregious.
Rafinha's great so much.
Same.
So. Let's try and just grab him before halftime.
Might be a minute or two ahead.
I'll say probably one. With the injury to Llorente.
Yeah.
There's two.
Bielsa's off the bucket. Oh, he sat back down.
Short-lived break. How about
Yeah.
that?
Let's just stretch his legs a bit.
Oh, Trent.
Their own coach not going to be happy with that one.
All good. All good, though.
Miscommunication. Go.
Oh,
Oh,
Mane.
Get up. But again, the one touch play to get in that position where it's like a 3-on-3, I really like that. Really fast decision making.
I love it just off the pitch at least.
Last few seconds of the half. This half out of 5. Or out of 10. I don't know why I said out of 5. This half out of 10. It's been like an 8 out of 10 half.
Yeah,
It's been really, really good for us.
I think if we had gotten the second goal, it would have been a 10 out of 10. But
Yeah.
aside from that, we've been pretty perfect.
I think Mansley has been really, really good to avoid that happening.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
Well,
half.
All right, 45 minutes done. 45 minutes to go. Thoughts on that half? I think it was.
I think it was really frenetic as we assumed. I think we expected Leeds to be even more dynamic on the counter, and they really weren't. Aside from that,
Yeah.
Rafinha chance in the first half that he hit straight at Allison. I'm very happy with that half. Like as I said, we out Leeds them, right? Like we were running more. We looked our press was more dominant. Our decision making was really fast with nice one touch play. And we really keyed in on that right flank, which I thought was interesting, how we kept kind of going to that side of the pitch.
So here I have a little bit of a
Let's hear it.
stat. Trent Alexander-Arnold has now provided more Premier League assists with 35 than Cristiano Ronaldo with 34.
That's an interesting stat. Oh yeah, so he did assist Trent for that, or excuse me, he assisted Salah for that first goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
I'm telling you, man, Ronaldo's finished.
Let's take a brief.
And Trent has played 64 fewer games than Cristiano.
A quick pause. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, the second half, but we're gonna take a short pause. We'll be back on the stream in just a moment. All right, back here for the second half. Technical issues. Matty's not going to be with us for the remainder of the match, so it's just me, myself, Chedu, and Jared. But yeah, first half 1-0. I gotta deal with the timer real quick. I actually pulled it up. But yeah, so heading to the second half, what's the key that change around, consistent? How are we feeling heading into the second 45?
As I said at the end of the half, I love the way we played. It was very frenetic, fast paced, great one touch football. We really keyed in on Junior Firpo on that right hand side, and I think Klopp meant to do that. The underlaps of Harvey Elliott, overlaps of Salah, things like that, and Trent. It was just really nice football. I honestly wouldn't change a thing, really, and maybe one thing would be to switch play more often to the left flank. But it seems like we know what we're doing, so or there's a certain plan in mind there. So I'm sure Leeds will adjust, though. We'll see what Bielsa does.
100% agree. I think no change is really needed right now. I think we've been doing quite well so far. So yeah, I think right now it's just keep up the momentum, keep playing down that Firpo side unless he gets taken out, because clearly Klopp sees him as the weakest link in the defense. Almost every attack has been that way, and it's been quite successful. Just haven't found the back of the net enough times.
I'm gonna pose a devil's advocate for you there, Chedu. Are we tacking on the right
Right.
side because it's Firpo, or is it because our left side is just not as good as our right?
I'd say it could be both things at once, because let's be honest. I mean, on the right we have Harvey, Trent, and Salah, three of our most creative players right now. While on the left, Thiago's fantastic, Robertson too, but I think the weakest link, and I know I talked a little bit about him before, it's Mane. I just don't think he's been performing as good as Klopp wants him to play. So it would be fair if he's playing down the right side, also because he has more trust in those guys going forward.
So
I think it's a slight combination of both. I thought Mane did have a good half, relative to some of his performances lately. Obviously, could have done better with the squared pass from Jota in the first half that he put over the bar. But yeah, I think it's a combination of both. We are so strong on that right flank. But yeah, let's see if Bielsa makes any changes here stylistically. Also, don't forget the goal really was started by Matip, breaking through the two lines of defenders essentially, and the nice 1-2. So, and it just goes back to how much we struggled last season with all of the injuries to Van Dijk and Matip and Joe Gomez. Yeah. A center back doesn't just defend, especially for a team that has as much possession. Teams that are dominant, that are going to have a ton of the ball. Center backs need to be good distributors, decent dribblers. So. It all plays into our system offensively.
100%.
Real quick, what's your boys' time for your streams? I'm on 46:42.
Same.
Mine is currently it's 46:10. Yeah, it's quite far back, okay. But it's fine. Yeah.
Are you fine being behind Chedu, or do you want us to pause for like half a minute for you in a second?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
So if we start celebrating right before you, Chedu, you know what you're gonna be the replay guy. You're gonna give us the watch it again with knowing what happened.
Perfect.
There is sometimes I'll accidentally see like a tweet about like, oh, a goal happened, and I'm about a minute behind on my stream. So I'll be watching the play back. I can almost see it happening.
Yeah. Yeah, where you know it's coming, and you see how it's, and you're like, oh, here it comes.
It's like an added layer of like understanding of how the movement's done and stuff like that.
You know what I like about my stream right now? It's in Spanish, and I love Spanish commentators. Every time there's a goal, they just start singing, and it's so hilarious. Like, I just wish English commentators were a bit more, like, not so passive as they usually are compared to others.
Yeah, it's very culturally different in terms of how people commentate streams, I think.
Yeah.
Or not streams, matches, of course.
Yeah.
But
so this Roberts guy came off the bench, no?
For who?
Yeah, I believe so.
Leeds.
But for which player?
I don't know. I can't.
But see, this is why we thrive against the Leeds. Most teams wouldn't be caught out like this
Mane.
against us. See?
Come on, Sadio.
Oh my God! How did that happen? How are we not finishing that, man? Honestly.
Okay, I'm
Chedu,
preparing
you're
myself
about
for
to
this.
see the worst miss you've seen in your life.
No, I mean
No,
he
no.
might
I'm
have
preparing
got
myself
clipped.
mentally.
He might have got clipped, Mane, but
Okay.
he might have got kicked in the.
Still
his
haven't
heel.
seen it, but essentially, so Pascal
Oh.
Struich went in for Diego Llorente and Tyler Roberts for Moreno, Rodrigo
Okay.
Moreno. Okay, so I think this is the attack you're talking
Go
about.
to the Mane.
Yeah,
God.
let's see. Mane. Oh my God! How do? Oh nah, I don't nah.
And we haven't really seen a clean replay yet, but again, this is what I think. This is what a lot of Liverpool supporters are keying in on. It's like that split second faster decision making from Mane that he just seems to lack. Maybe it's confidence. It's like if he just rips a shot there, tries to place it bottom right hand corner a little sooner, the defender doesn't catch up. So it's those sorts of situations.
Yeah,
I don't like
there's
this.
no fault.
Oh,
There's no nothing.
Fabinho!
Yeah.
Yes, Fabinho!
Fabinho, yes. I don't know what's going on,
Get
but
it!
yes. I assume he scored a banger.
Let's go,
It was
man.
this-
Not a banger, but hey,
I was literally.
Okay, now
He was off a
I'm on the
corner.
lookout for
I was
Fabinho
literally
here.
about to say I'm disappointed we were leaving the door open for them, but that I mean it doesn't close the door obviously, but this is a big goal. Give that assist to Trent, or actually give it.
Good ball,
give
Trent.
to Virgil.
Nice.
Just scrappy.
Quick
Okay.
snapshot.
Let me see here. The corner's coming in.
Nice from Virgil just to redirect it into the fray.
Oh, there we go.
Really, that was good
Yeah.
coaching instincts from. Wow,
That touch too.
Fabinho.
that's
Yeah.
that's stream really. What possible?
Offside.
Who?
No, Mane's in front of the last defender.
How could it be offside from this corner?
Oh, if he's behind the keeper though, if he's affecting the play and
He's
he's
not-
behind the keeper.
Wait, I'm watching it back now.
All right, go.
No, there's no. No.
I mean, there's literally a
no.
defender on the goal line. I don't.
Yeah, there's a defender on the goal line. Yeah, there's no way that's
I don't
offside.
understand.
No, but I think if you're behind the
But
keeper,
he's not affecting the play. Like
Yeah, he's not affecting the play.
he's getting if that's offside, I'm sorry. That's just an embarrassment. I'm gonna start editing this score because I'm.
I think it stands.
All right, good. Thank God. That would have been.
Boys, this is what we've all been waiting to see, man. Full strength, Fabinho, Thiago in the midfield.
Even if you look,
we're a
even,
different team, man. We're a different
Oh,
team. People
100%.
don't understand that.
quickly to touch on the possible offside. Even if you look exactly at the replay, where the shot goes, Mane's not blocking Meslier from stopping that ball, even in the original position. So there's no way it's gonna be called for offside.
Yeah, he didn't really affect it. Yeah, because the defender on the line as well was
Rafinha,
moving to the
Yeah.
left, even though the ball came into his right, so it didn't really change anything.
What a ball from.
Good switch. Yeah.
what a backhand.
Oh yeah.
Man, Chedu, I feel a bit bad. We should probably sort this out in a second to try and bring him back in.
No, listen. I'm enjoying being a replay man.
Okay.
It's like my superpower.
Oh, we appreciate it,
You've
man.
got Messi, who's Ibar man. You've got. I love those memes.
Ronaldo tap in,
Yeah,
man.
those memes where it's like the nice like flag background or whatever, and they're like, "Give me freedom, give me."
Yeah.
Like they're the stupidest things ever, but I love them.
Football
So
Twitter,
bad.
football Twitter makes Twitter so much more entertaining.
A little too much from Fabinho there. It's okay. We'll allow it. We'll
Jesus
allow it, sir.
Are you not going to call a foul for that? Okay, thank you.
Also, I mean, something to, especially if this match keeps going in this
Oh.
direction, could be three or four goals for us.
Okay, thanks.
Leeds are really struggling to open the season.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dylan and Bunda. I forgot to press transition on my Streamlabs. I had 2-0 on the edit one, not the line. But yeah, 2-0.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I'm slow with the slow to the draw with the changing the scores.
Oh yeah, I just saw the foul you were talking about. Yeah, that's 100%
Yeah.
a foul.
I can't hear the commentary, so it was like I couldn't tell if they were like, and there's a foul, versus because we also can't hear the whistle.
Yeah.
So it slows my
But-
processing ability. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Leeds, they lost 5-1 to United the first
Yeah,
match, correct?
Yep.
Oh my God! Did he actually?
They drew to Everton 2-2, I believe.
Yep. They're winless in the
Um,
first 3.
Yeah, the very very rough start, and they don't look quite themselves of the past season.
Just to touch on that Van Dijk foul, Bamford definitely held him by the ponytail.
It's the only way you can stop Van Dijk, man.
Speaking of ponytails, actually, have you seen Zlatan's new look?
No, let me see. I gotta
Just
see.
look up. I saw it from CBS Sports. So that's where I saw it most recently. So I don't know where else you could look. Maybe just look up Zlatan. You'll probably be able to see it. Right, here's Leeds.
Let me see.
That's a good turn.
Oh.
Not a good clearance.
Oh.
Okay, it was right.
Oh.
So that was not the greatest from Virgil. I mean, it wasn't terrible. But
No.
It was. He left the door open, obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting part of the game where I think this is where we would love a new attacking sub, because someone you could stick on the last line of the defense, try and cause some problems.
Sort of like a poacher.
Exactly.
And it's because it's tough. We don't have any attackers in the bench right now. Like,
I mean, we're gonna
we
need
backup.
We're gonna need one of Minamino, Ox, Origi potentially, like, to really step up and have a transformative season. Obviously,
I think-
Origi's had moments for us in the past, but someone's gonna need to. And I think Ox is the most likely, given the potential we've seen. Him finally kind of being injury free. But it's our first 11 is never in question, really.
Oh, 100%. Like we have one of the best, if not the best, 11 in the world.
Yeah, I always
while our bench is just mid-table bench.
exactly.
And
I
again,
always say that, like, you know, our 11, we have top 3 players in the world or in the league, I should say, probably in every position in the squad or the first team. I should say. I truly believe that. I think maybe José is the only one who's a stretch, but
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say Mane's in that sort of form lately, but you know, we compete with anyone in every position, essentially.
It is a tough one with Mane because he's been, I don't know how to judge his performance today. He's missed a few chances, and it's like his all-round play has kind of deteriorated, and if he can't finish these chances, it's like, what is he here for, you know?
Well, yeah, what's he bringing to the table that another player can't bring?
I really remember the Bayern second leg in the Champions League when we won it 2019.
Yep.
He had that goal where he like took the ball down and spun and then chipped the goalie. Like that Mane is just, I haven't seen him in so long, man, where he's like so smooth on the ball. Every touch has a purpose, but he's always calm. He never rushes his play. Like it just is gone, man. And I think he's played pretty well today.
It does look like,
but that level, I don't know, like, what changed. I don't know. I think he got COVID. I don't know if that affected him. Maybe it's age. There's a certain magic he had for a few seasons, and it's definitely, you know, I still think he's a great player. I think he could return to those levels. I'm not saying it's impossible, but
I don't see
really,
that.
It's hard to put a finger on. It's really hard to put a finger
If
on.
you ask,
Oh, wow.
that was risky.
Oh no,
I don't like this. All right, what a tackle by
they're
Fabinho.
growing into the match.
Fabinho's on a yellow, by the way.
Jack Harrison's been good.
Yeah, Fabinho's on a yellow, by the
Oh,
way.
sir.
That's not a.
He just, oh no, Harvey Elliott's ankle just snapped. Oh my God.
Wait, what?
His foot just twisted fully. Oh,
okay, I'm
my
gonna have to
God.
see this. How does he look on the ground?
Fuck off, man.
Jesus Christ. Was it that bad?
The training team rushed out.
Oh,
Klopp's
wait,
upset.
really?
I'm gonna put the commentary on my headphones.
Jesus Christ.
That might have been a bad.
Okay, I just saw the risky thing from Allison, but
Fucking
apart
hell,
from that,
man.
and I just saw what
No.
Fabinho
Fucking
did.
hell.
About 10 seconds out from that. What? God damn it.
Oh my God!
His foot turned, man.
Oh my god!
Fucking hell, man. I think
That's a disgraceful tackle too.
I think it was
That's
unnecessary.
a horrible
It
tackle.
wasn't even a foul from the referee because this
That's
referee
sick.
is an absolute moron.
Sick, man. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck off, man. The players like are sick.
You saw Mo right after that happened.
Damn it.
Yes, you go straight to
Yeah,
him.
this stupid referee. Not a foul. He just snapped his ankle. There's no chance it's not a foul. You
Yeah, he
absolute
literally
moron.
snapped his ankle from behind.
Holy fuck!
Harvey, man. The fuck, man. Poor kid, man. Fucking hell. He's having such an incredible season. 18 years of age.
Jesus Christ, man.
Red card. Straight red.
Thank you.
It should be. That's a horrible
That's
tackle.
it's disgraceful from the
I think
referee.
the VAR probably said something in his
Like,
ear.
It's such
No,
a
no.
it's such a shit tackle for
No, no.
just any
I
player
wanna
in
see-
general,
I
let
wanna see
alone
it
an
back.
18-year-old
I want to see
kid.
it back because you can't just give him a red for breaking an ankle. I don't think if the
I want to
referee
see it as
doesn't call
well,
it a
Jack,
foul,
but I think he heard something from the
but
VAR
if,
because
No,
I don't
he
think
de- he
if the
definitely
referee
did. He
doesn't call a
definitely did.
foul on the field and just switches to a red card just because he broke his ankle, like that's a bit. I'm not going to complain.
No, he's gonna have to look at VAR before deciding anything.
we'll see see a replay, I think. But they don't want to show
Oh, it's a
us.
red. It's a red.
It
it's
is a red. Yeah, it was a red.
Oh.
But here's the thing: we can't even see a replay. That's a good point. We
God
can't
damn.
see the replay because I don't want to see the replay. I don't want to see this kid have his leg broke.
That's fucked, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see it, but I want to see if it was a foul.
They don't show the replay
That makes-
ultra because broke his leg or his ankle.
Yeah.
He broke something enough to the point where like it looked like from a wide angle that something had shifted around in his leg. Like Salad was like waving him over. Yeah, it was a red for strike. I mean it's like
Fucking
the red for in this instance.
the
Like,
last thing we needed.
he is so unbelievably
kid.
talented.
Poor kid too. Sick, man.
That was a horrible tackle, man.
Oh, it's just terrible all around. All right, to be fair, sometimes these injuries look way worse than they end up being.
Yeah,
But,
but that looked bad.
it looked bad. His foot turned. His foot was fucking the other direction.
Look, I think it's a tough call because like he broke his leg with a tackle.
100%.
So
Yeah.
endangering the safety of an opponent, he broke his leg with a tackle or his ankle. I don't think it's a career ender, Jay. I don't think it's a career ender. It's
Yeah, it is. It sadly is.
a career ender.
Hopefully, depends on how bad it was.
Well, I mean,
it could
Andre
be depending on the
Gomez-
severity.
Andre Gomez had his ankle snapped.
You
by
know what?
Ferguson
That's actually a
son.
good. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, again, any injury can be career-ending. Depends on the severity of it, especially for a young kid like him. But hopefully, he's gonna be okay.
I'm nauseous, boys. I'm literally nauseous, man.
The way his foot just nah.
Fucking hell, man.
I mean, like, this pretty much just makes the last half hour of this match like.
Klopp was talking about this recently too, in some of his pressers. He was talking about protecting the players and that it's great to let the players play a bit more and to not blow the whistle for flops and what have you. But it's just disgusting, man. All right, he's clapping. Harvey Elliott's clapping to the fans. His head's off the stretcher. He's leaning up, which is a good sign.
Left leg in a brace for Harvey Elliott.
What a tough kid, man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He went down, but he wasn't like screaming and writhing. Like he would tough that out, man.
Yeah, he
Jesus.
was. When you saw that, he was like there. He was just like.
Let's fucking get 10,
And
man. Let's get 10
with
goals.
Stroik,
Embarrass this
you
guy.
know, he wasn't complaining about the red, and he wasn't like he never meant that with the tackle. It was a bit aggressive. It was probably a bit of a frustration tackle, yes, but I don't think that it was near. I don't think him as a player. No, I don't think that was never.
He definitely feels badly.
Of course, I
think,
mean, it's
but
a kid
like, just
whose
come on.
career he just set back.
No, yeah, of course.
significantly.
Listen, even if it's what I see with players, even if it's a disgusting tackle or anything of the sorts, even if it's a kid or anything, you don't usually see the player like just be fine with it. Like they're always disappointed in themselves. And
Yeah, usually.
He wasn't
And-
really complaining against the red card call.
no, he knew what it was from the get go. Like as soon as Harvey dropped, he knew what was coming.
Jesus. So basically, if you're just joining us to recap, Stroik, maybe I pronounced his name wrong. Robertson shipped one in. No,
Pascal, just call him Pascal.
Pascal tackles Harvey Elliott from behind. It's a pretty high tackle. We didn't see any replays because he broke something. We don't know if it's an ankle, if it's a leg, but the left leg of Harvey Elliott was like caught awkwardly by him. It wasn't called a foul, but Salah like grabs the medics to like because he sees this guy's leg who's just not good. And that was a few minutes ago. So he's gotten his leg
Stretchered.
He's gotten stretchered off. Look, he's a tough kid. Like at 18 to be able to play at the top level, he's a tough kid. I just hope he can come back and be as lovely it was. Yeah.
I mean,
Leeds fans weren't angry.
200
at least in the stadium. They recognized the fact that
Yeah.
Was the tackle out to hurt him? No, it was trying to win the ball. And he did win the ball, but he got so much of the man that he endangered the safety of his opponent. So it's a tough one.
I just watched it.
To get an idea of how bad it was, they didn't even show a replay.
I just watched it on Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter you can find it, but yeah.
I do think it was an ankle and not the leg or anything.
Yeah. Well, to kind of get everything into a little bit of a better mood, because of course that was absolutely horrible. Trent has now provided as many assists as Gary Neville in 267 less games.
Love to see that.
It's just reckless. It's excessive force. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous, man. It's just the last thing this kid needs.
I don't know how accurate this is, but I just saw on Twitter that there were Hillsborough chants as Harvey Elliott went off. If that's the case, then the FA do have to do something about that.
It's disgusting.
Say that again, sorry.
That apparently there were Hillsborough chants as Harvey Elliott went off.
If that's true,
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say anything like that if that's not been verified or anything. Twitter,
I don't know if it's verified. I'm just
Twitter, especially.
That's why I started. That's why I said at first I don't know how true this is.
I wouldn't even spread that.
It could very well be nothing.
Even if, like, I don't know. Twitter is not the place right now because people are gonna be posting the videos of it. They're gonna be trying to figure out close-ups and stuff like that because people are. If it bleeds, it leads. Journalism, but
yeah.
So it's 2-0, 67th minute. Leeds down to 10. But just the soul's out of this.
It looks like Dan James is coming on too.
Last season we lost Van Dijk on game week 4. This season we lost Harvey Elliott on game week 4.
We'll see. Like I said, especially with ankles, I think sometimes it looks way worse than it is. I think he twisted his ankle fully the wrong direction.
Yeah, I just saw it again and again.
But
that's not good.
It might not be as bad as like an ACL, even though it looked 1,000 times worse and way more painful. We'll see.
Look,
Jack Harrison off.
Yeah, look, I'm watching it back, and I can see. So like,
it's the right boot of the defender.
A lot of people are out there saying that it wasn't a bad tackle at all.
You cannot go in a tackle with your leg at knee high and like pin your like slam your leg down to try and win the ball like that. That's a terrible tackle. If you do it wrong. If you do it right, it's a great tackle. If you do it wrong, it's a red card challenge. He won the ball, yes, but he did so in twisting his leg to break his ankle. That you can't. If that's not a red card, then that just encourages that kind of tackle. If you're legally allowed to break someo's leg with a tackle like that, like that's why it's a red. Is it harsh?
What a Bielsa move. They go down to 10 men. He brings on Dan James.
It makes sense, honestly, because Liverpool gonna have the
Ridiculous.
ball at the halfway line, and he's gonna have to have some pace in behind. And Harrison's been
definitely
almost
balance.
non-existent. He's been going up against two, like Robertson or Trent.
He had a few nice passages early in this half. But yeah. God, man, I'm sick. Heck. We were flying.
I genuinely don't understand people, Leeds fans, and who else saying that wasn't a red card. Like, it was an embarrassing.
Come on, Papa.
It was an embarrassing. Oh my Jesus, Fabinho. The last thing we'd want here is to not get the 3 points. I mean, we've got a 2-goal advantage. We got a man advantage.
Yeah, we just got to calm down. I think the players are probably really shook up right now,
Yeah.
and we need to stay composed. It's a hostile environment there at Elland Road, of course. Oh man, we were essentially having the perfect match, right? So we just gotta see it out, just get the points and see what the news is gonna be. Because I'm sick to my stomach. I can only imagine how the players who saw it firsthand are feeling. They train with him every day. He's their mate.
Yeah.
It's just.
I genuinely don't understand the not a red card crowd. Not in the slightest. People saying it's not even a foul. Like,
So someone say soft challenge. Jesus Christ.
Well, the issue is I think he caught Harvey Elliott's leg between his own two legs. And like.
well, actually, to loop back to your point, Chedu, earlier about the Hillsborough chance, that was from James Pierce.
Oh,
James
Pierce confirm
James
it?
Pierce tweeted because he's there. He's saying someone in the home end singing "Always the Victim."
Jesus.
There we go.
Like, I mean, look,
It's
I'm not going to
disgusting.
paint pictures on an entire fan base because we only know as well as anybody else what that could do as Liverpool fans. But terrible behavior from some, good behavior from others.
Yeah.
I hope we embarrass them this half.
Same.
The rest of
I
this
mean,
half.
I mean, fair play to the fans that were applauding Elliot as he was going off.
Yeah, no, you can't. I mean, you can't judge an entire fan base from
yeah.
the actions of a few, but still, it's horrific. And
Yeah.
Like, this was like scissor challenge from behind.
it's just. Oh man,
I don't even know, man.
just got to see this out. Nothing else we can do
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Mane. Oh, again, a similar
Look,
challenge
I'm
on
gonna be
Mane.
honest.
And
again.
I'm
another.
gonna be honest.
I mean, it wasn't
no
not the same.
injuries, no
Not the
foul.
same.
But it's the same. It's the exact same from behind, kind
Similar.
of some
Yeah.
excessive force, but
But
not.
he-
See, okay.
know.
Here's the thing: is the only way I understand that not a foul, not a red card crowd is it's not a foul if the player gets up and walks away fine, because that's how we're conditioned to view these fouls. Is if you go down and if you're hurt, then it's a foul.
And that's why flopping is a problem
Exactly.
in modern
I mean,
football. It's
that's
because
a foul.
if you don't go down,
That's
if
a
you don't
foul.
go down, nothing's gonna happen.
I need to see a different angle of the Harvey Elliott challenge because we only saw that. Go,
They're
Trent.
not. They're not gonna put that out. They're not gonna put that out.
Yeah, so it's hard to say if it was of what it's hard to say. But the VAR looked at it probably very closely, and right away, without hesitation, the ref gave him a straight red. So
Yeah.
I would trust that over a bunch of Twitter pundits who are just seeing one angle of the replay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the VAR is not going to hand out a red card based on the injury. They're going to hand it out based on the rules and the type of tackle that happened.
I mean, you don't have to be an expert to realize how bad of a tackle that was.
It's just but it is hard to tell. As Jack said, it's hard to tell because
No, it is.
if he doesn't, that tackle might happen 10 times and the guy doesn't get hurt 9 out of those 10 times. So it's a lot, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. One thing, this is completely unrelated, but it's going back to the Fabinho goal, the last man back rule. I've never really understood this. Offside, I understand. I mean, because it's a pretty simple concept once you learn it. But the last man back doesn't make sense. Oh, actually, so the last man
The
back.
game has really devolved.
Actually, the last man back rule applies to the defender on the line, not to the keeper. So if he had blocked Rafinha's line of vision to try and block the shot, then he would have been offside.
Huh. That is an interesting rule.
I don't entirely understand.
This is a crazy match now. Leeds are throwing all their men forward still.
Sadio,
Come on.
you have to. Sadio, you have to. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. It's first touch there, man. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. His first touch took him well wide of the goal. Is he offsides?
On.
We're fine.
Oh my.
Don't kick again, Bamford. Offside. Oh, Trent might have kept
I think
him
tried
on.
to keep him on. So that was good. Good work.
Look at this. Bamford gives Allison a little extra kick here, I think.
I think that's just him going in for the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think it was particularly.
This match has really devolved.
I mean, it's wide open. All right, we need to get one or two more. Just pad the goal difference.
I apologize to anyone watching. I apologize to Jack and Chedu. My emotions have definitely gotten the better of me a bit here.
Don't
It's
worry.
just been such a
I mean, I don't know.
shocking.
I don't know how they can get the
Listen,
better of you. If
we're all just
trying to keep it professional.
we're all shaken up by what happened. That's fine.
We've watched this kid, Harvey Elliott, like just take the Prem by storm this season so far, and we also had to watch him get carted off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really blossomed. He's
So
young.
tough. So tough.
So it's emotional for us fans.
Yeah.
But in classic Bielsa Leeds style, they're throwing all their men forward still, even though they're a man down.
Yeah.
So there will be at least one more goal in this match. I would bet that.
It's deflated this match. I think Klopp is fine with us not pushing on and trying to score 4 or 5 more. I think he's fine just saying, all right, let's just take the energy out of this one, try and take the charged emotion out of this one.
Been a tough day, guys.
It has been a tough day.
And again, after the season we had last year with the injuries, obviously the pandemic and fanless stadiums, we were flying today in a tough environment against a tough team with an incredible manager. And, Fabinho and Thiago started for the first time in God knows how long with Van Dijk and Matip behind them. It's just, we were flying, man. And it's just really unfortunate. It's just really sad.
Matip.
Especially to such a young player.
I mean, it's disappointing for anybody, old, young, middle-aged.
Yeah, of course, but it's tough seeing a young player with so much potential to get such a bad injury that could be costly if it's as bad as it could be.
I think it for Harvey, what I will say is that his speed has never been the attribute that has defined him. It's been his close control, movement. He's does not like his agility and his balance, if that's impacted by having this recovery, maybe. But I think that I'm optimistic that he, if anybody else, he's got the mentality to recover. I mean, he's got it.
Nice.
What a dummy.
100%.
Oh, That was well done by Jota and Henderson.
Yeah, nice let.
Yeah, that was a good dummy.
That was nice. He needed a little more bend on that shot, but
What a win back by Thiago. All right, come
yeah,
on.
it was nice.
Do something with this, please.
Oh God, Mane. See what I'm talking about?
Sadio, you're not.
Oh, just saw the Henderson and Jota thing.
Oh,
God, Sadio, I love Sadio so much. One of my favorite players ever. But like, okay, and I was gonna mention this earlier. This is one of
Yeah.
the biggest downsides of not signing
Anyone.
anyone, because you've had to run Mane into the ground for the last 4 years basically, and
Yep.
he's what 30, 29, and yet he looks
Yeah.
like he's 2-3 years older because he's had so much miles on him.
Yeah.
If we had managed his minutes better,
yeah.
I think we could have gotten more out of him long term. But I think that he is burnt out. I think he would benefit from being the 4th, 5th choice forward and not being like the number 2 guy that you turn to in a match behind Salah.
Yeah.
I really
Fair
wonder
play-
what it is
what?
with him though, because it seems to be his touch and confidence as well. You know.
Yeah, I think it's more of a mental thing. Well, a little bit physical, but also a lot mentally, especially after last season.
But maybe it's he knows. Maybe if he feels like he's lost a step, and that's what's affecting his mentality. You know,
Yeah.
could be like a mix of things.
And it's a really
Yeah.
tough call because he has a contract that expires in 2 seasons. So
I think it's best for us to move on. So while we can get a good fee due to the contract. But yeah,
I think he's given us he's given us so much, and he's performed at such a high level. I think he deserves the time he's getting now in a fully fit team that's still gelling. You know, these players aren't
Yeah.
used to all being together. With Thiago, obviously,
header.
and the likes of Harvey. All right, go Mane.
no, please Sadio, please Sadio, please.
Oh,
Sadio, I'm sorry, but this is sad to see. This is tough.
it's
to watch.
time to go.
I like the. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. I like the cut back there though. The chop, the little chop to create space. That was.
I'll give you guys my reaction when I see that. But by the way, fair play to Marcus Rashford. Instantly tweeted at Harvey and at Liverpool after the injury.
Yeah, he's one of the.
Better guys in football.
Yeah.
Oh, Sadio with the ball.
Ox is coming on for
What
Jota.
disappointing. For who?
For Jota.
I
Maybe he
think-
will
I think
drop
s-
into that false 9 role.
I mean, that's definitely the case, but
With this much space in transition, the Ox can really thrive. I wouldn't be surprised to see him bag a goal here. At all. There's a lot of space. What? Wow.
He couldn't even score on the offside chance.
I would, to summarize, I would say I see the issues, and they've been blatant for a while, but I think we should just give him a bit more of a chance.
Look, I mean,
oh, okay. So if we wanna feel a little bit better, Leeds fans were chanting to Trent, "You're just a shit Kyle Walker," just 30 seconds before he assisted Salah.
They're literally on the cusp of relegation at this point. So,
oh my
Yep.
God, Bamford just tried to chip Allison.
oh,
What a tip! God,
nice, Allie.
how dare you even test Allison for the disrespect?
Allison, man,
The
just
disrespect.
so clinical. I guess you don't really describe a keeper as clinical, but that's felt clinical.
I mean, considering his goal record, goal and
Yeah.
So
assist.
I haven't seen it, but I saw James Pierce tweeted 23 seconds ago. Klopp first with Thiago, caught napping, and Bamford nearly makes him pay.
Yeah, no. Thiago just completely fell asleep in the midfield. Bamford took it off of him and he tried to chip Allison from.
All right, let me.
It's about to happen. It's about to happen for you, I think.
I
Chad.
think I'm gonna watch it soon. Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw it. Oh my God!
How
You know,
close it
fair
was,
play.
too.
Fair play for trying Bamford. It wasn't that far off.
Honestly, since the it's been a very distracting match. We haven't really been focused as much on the football, but since the Rodrigo attempt in like the first 10 minutes of the match. They really haven't had a lot of any opportunity at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, being a man down now, that changes things as well. But looks like we will see this out.
Yeah.
They're not
First
even
time in
getting
Leeds
near us.
history, they failed to win on the first 4.
This is completely unrelated. Kind of
Oh.
odd. Come on, Sadio. Come on. That was a good tackle. Look at Rafinha. Last guy back making those challenges.
Mane with a nice nutmeg there. Well, I think, yeah, they're showing the replay here. Watch this. Doop.
In Fantasy Premier League, if you don't make a transfer game week, do you keep the transfer for the next week?
Think you do
Do they
up
Yeah.
to a certain point.
They stack up? Okay. Doesn't make any transfers.
Yeah. Oh, what a tackle on Mane. I just saw that, yeah.
I mean, Liverpool are very happy to try and see this one.
I
Yeah.
think so.
So currently out injured, we've got Minamino, Firmino, Elliot. Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Good.
That was like very awkward playing out from the back.
Allison's
Front to
always
back.
good.
Oh, front to back though. Oh,
Come on,
God.
Mo.
No, that was bad from Oxlade.
Unlucky.
Oxlade needs to be more in sync there and know when to drop off and stuff.
Oh, so I just heard here on my Spanish commentators that we're gonna be the first team on 50 wins against Leeds, and what? Is that sounds a little bit off? Like 50 wins against that.
Maybe in the history of the Prem or something, or
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
history of
probably
like
the
the
case.
English top flight.
But have we
Yeah,
even
that's probably-
played Leeds 50 times in the Prem?
Well,
No.
maybe not as the Premier League, but
Yeah.
like in top flight English football, probably. Yeah, definitely.
So Harvey put on his Instagram, I assume, a picture of him saying, "Thank you for the messages, guys. Road to recovery. You'll never walk alone."
Nice.
Fucking road to recovery, man.
I'm glad he's.
So, oh wow, Fabinho has now scored more goals for Liverpool this season than he did last season.
What, 1 versus none?
Yep.
We'll never forget the goal he had against City a few years ago.
I have vivid memories of that goal. I was at my friend's place. They were all just talking. I was the only one watching the game on my computer, and like a corner, and I just start screaming out of nowhere, and everyone just
Yeah.
turns to look at me.
It was so emphatic. It was such a
Yeah.
beautiful strike. I
What
was
a
in a
game
bar.
that was! It's just a fantastic game. And then the one he did against Crystal Palace. that
Nice,
same season.
Jordan.
Henderson has looked tremendous since coming on. Don't tell me Sadio was off. Oh, he was offside. God. Yo. You're killing me.
There could be a lot of added time as well because of the injury. I mean, he did seem to get
100%.
carted off pretty fast.
No, it's gonna be
Stretcher
like
off.
5 minutes, I'd say.
Come on, boys. A little miscommunication there.
Holy.
This game has just evolved. It's been
Oh wow, that
just
was great from Hendo.
ridiculous. Good ball.
Another great ball from
Come on,
Henderson.
bro.
Come on, Sadio. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one.
Was it the one?
Just gets in his own head.
Mane's finished.
Completely unrelated. I saw something on Twitter about this. Paul Pogba has 7 assists through 4 matches. You think that's pretty crazy, right? That's pretty crazy.
That's like 2 big
Oh,
chances.
you gotta
created.
shoot, lad.
He has
Phew.
he has 1 expected assist. Trent has 1.8. through 3 matches.
Wow.
That is the classic. Can't just look at goals and assists to judge players. That's why.
Yeah, there's especially these days with the depth of analytics
Exactly.
and
Like people make fun of the analytics, but like this is the reason why you use them, because has Pogba been the best creator in the Premier League? No, he hasn't. He has 7 assists, but
he has been phenomenal though.
he has been. I don't mean this to diminish Pogba's. He's been a tremendous player
Yeah.
for them, and I think
No, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. There's more to it than just
Yeah.
like goals and assists. And
Yeah.
it's a very nuanced game.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Of
100%.
course.
It's not as simple as one player did good.
All Robbo.
I'm
Corner.
loving the range of passing we're displaying. It looks tremendous. This is what you need to do against
great.
teams that sit deep. It's exactly this.
Yeah.
So did they attribute
It's-
an assist for the second goal? Because
Let me check.
No, because of the deflections, I don't think they would have.
Oh yeah, probably not. But I'll check. I'll check just in case. Yeah, no assist.
What a stark difference though when you compare how Chelsea sat back after going a man down. Granted, it was a 1-1
Yeah.
game at that point, so it's very different. But Leeds have just thrown everyone forward still.
Yeah.
They haven't really sat back at all, I would say. We have controlled possession for good amounts of time though,
Yeah.
since the advantage.
I definitely think that we're fine.
Food.
We're fine with the way we're playing right now. We don't, I think, have a
Yeah,
desire to
we're gonna
score
see
goals
this out.
more.
We're gonna see this out.
I really like another clean sheets can be big. We have only conceded 1 through 4 matches, and that was the
Yeah.
Havertz goal. Wow, that wasn't. A
Oh,
foul.
that's true. That's the only goal we
8
have
minutes of
conceded.
added time.
8 minutes. 8 minutes of added time.
Wow.
So
This one's not
so
over.
We're still around here for a little while, actually.
Keita's warming up, I think.
And usually when you see a stoppage time substitution, you're like, oh, well, that's just garbage time. But there's like 8 minutes is a solid cameo.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we need to try and get retribution or anything by any means. That's not what I'm saying, but I do think we need to get a bit more physical just to see this one out, because they're kind of throwing us to the ground all around the pitch.
Yeah.
But we are in possession, seeing out the match, of course, so
Kind of just limp into the finish line.
Yeah. We go back at AC this Wednesday.
yeah,
Back
that'll be a
home.
big match.
Yeah.
Go, Hendo. Nice ball. Let it. Money! Let's go, lad. Let's go.
Yes. Mane did not see it, but
He
Mane.
needed that, man.
I,
That was a nice turn and a nice
I feel
finish.
so good for him, man. He needs to take this and kick on with the comp.
I thought he could have let it for, I'm not sure who was in the box, maybe
It
Ox,
was Ox, yeah.
but he needed that. He needed that.
Look at how good he feels. Like you can tell
Yeah.
the lack of goal scoring is affecting him also.
Well, what's that? 2 goals in 4 games now, I
Yes,
think.
yeah.
That's
Not
good.
terrible.
Very good.
Oh, wait, Thiago assist?
Yes, sir.
Just saw it on
yes,
Twitter.
Sir. Yes, sir.
His first
The
assist,
switch
let's go.
from Hendo here. Watch the switch.
Oh, I just saw
Oh,
that. That was great.
yeah.
What a finish.
That's
Thiago's first assist. Let's go.
Thiago, man.
What a pass.
Thiago. Let's go.
He's so unbelievably good. Like genuinely. I think I what midfielder in the world do you take over Thiago?
Not many.
Like maybe De Bruyne.
Yeah, De Bruyne. He's different than a De Bruyne or even a Bruno though, because he's more defensive,
He
I
is,
think.
Yeah.
But he's still just his passing.
He
And
comes off. Yeah. I can't tell. Was that an angry high five or was that a?
I think it was like,
Yes.
Like emphatic.
Henderson's class, man.
Let's yeah. Let's just not get any more yellows. Like I know Fabinho.
Get another, man.
Fabinho's on a yellow.
Get another.
So like let's just.
I think if we get another, we might go top on goal differential. Not sure what it's looking like in the table right now, but
Let me check.
not that matters 4 matches in, but be
Yeah,
nice.
of
It
course,
can matter.
but it's
I mean,
it's
didn't
nice.
United lose the title
Yeah,
on goal difference in 2012?
one more. Yeah, one more goal and we go top.
All right, boys, come on.
No, of course. I just meant this early in the season. The table has
Yeah.
to be taken with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
remember
yeah.
Last year
It's match week 4.
when Southampton went top and said like stop the count. That was the funniest tweet ever.
Yeah.
And like Spurs were top at a point. Everton were top at a point. We were top at a point.
We were top. Yep.
So many different teams were led the league at one point last year.
I'm really happy Mane got that goal.
That's my.
Yeah.
Massive confidence boost. Keita's in now.
Yep.
The trio of Allison, Van Dijk, and Matip in the back is just the most calming thing.
Yep.
Like they're just so composed on
It's
the ball.
as
man.
good as anywhere else in football.
100%.
It is. Corner.
So who do you make the midfield 3 for next game?
Henderson, Thiago,
Uh,
Fabinho for me.
Yeah, Henderson or Keita, but probably Henderson in for Harvey. Thiago should be starting every match, as long as he's. Well, no, not every match given all the competitions we're in, but every massive match like Champions League, I think Thiago should be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, last 2 minutes now of this match. Oh, I didn't even play the score again. Absolute shambles of a performance from me.
Nah, you're good, man. It's been a weird one.
It has been.
Yeah. It's been a distracting game.
3-0. 96th minute. We're going on 97th minute.
Nice, Ox.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
My false 9. My false 9.
No.
that was nice. And that's the creativity he provides. So good in those tight areas in the box. The fans are singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" now.
That's great.
Well,
Oh,
I
I
think
just saw the Ox thing, yeah. Oh, that was
Yep.
really good. That was really good from him.
Yeah, I think just
that's what he can do. Let's get another. Come on, boys.
we're top.
Let's go
Let's go
top.
Is that Naby or yeah? All right, let's go Naby.
Ooh.
If he scores that,
Speculative.
Jesus, that would have been unreal if he scored that.
We would have been so like this would have been a 10 out of 10 perfect performance. But everything is now going to be marred by the injury. It's really just such a shame.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still happy. I'm still really confident without Elliot in how we look, how the system looks, But
Yeah.
Yeah. Last few moments here. It's going full time. God, the XG on this match I just saw 0.89 for Leeds, 4.36 for Liverpool.
That's incredible.
Chances we generated today, unreal.
Yeah, we were flying.
3-0 full time, clean sheet. Got Salah, Fabinho, Mane on the scoreboard, or on the score sheet, I should say. But obviously Harvey injury, so kind of brief post-match because we've been kind of in the post-match for the last 10, 15 minutes anyways. Your final thoughts on the match, Jared. I'll toss it to you first.
Klopp looks disheartened.
He does.
How could he not?
Of course.
I think how impactful for our challenges this season is it without Harvey Elliott?
I don't think. Of course, love Harvey and all, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of a tough blow. Great player and all, great creatively, but I think that we're gonna be just fine.
This is what we talked about preseason, and just to preface, I think all our thoughts should be with Harvey right now. He's a young kid. He's been in the academy for a long time, right? It's just so sad. It's just really sad, and he's been flourishing. He's fearless. No occasion has been too big for him. But this is what we're talking about with depth, squad depth, and what we're lacking. And it's gonna be interesting to see. One player, Minamino's has a nick. Bobby's hurt. Harvey potentially out for a long time. This is what it's what we feared.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the stream today, boys. 3-0, good win.
Me too, guys.
But it was a tough way for Harvey Elliott to go off the field. That's going to do it for our stream here today on the LFC Transfer Room. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and watch us for more content.